sorry, listen to it, who are telling that okay, you will not ask for any extension from next week. So please raise your hand. How many hands go on? I want to see. How many people believe in themselves? So I see a lot of unraised hands. So okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I mean more than 20 people is not committing anything.
So many persons are TA also in this. Means many of the participants.
For example, Anamitra Mukhopadhyay, he is not TA. Abhinav Sen, he is not TA. Okay. So you guys are willing to then request for extension next week? In that case, I cannot.
Sir, it is less than 1/5. So please excuse us.
Sir, it might be possible that several of the people present in the meeting are not actually in the meeting, or might be some other issues.
They're somewhere else. Most of
so
them.
that is even worse. You are just you have just logged in and you are not in the meeting. That is even worse. I mean, if we report it to the institute authority, disciplinary action will be taken.
Sir, actually, some might be facing some technical issues also.
So it's a technical issue that you logged in, but you are not being able to connect or something.
Sir, I have a doubt regarding the current assignment. Should every group member submit or only one per group?
No, every group member submits, but the same thing, basically, the same assignment. Okay. Otherwise, I mean, in Moodle, there is not an option to manage these groups. Okay. So suppose you have 3 members, you submit 3, I mean, in your individual, basically, Moodle account, but the same thing. Okay. Does it answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you see many basically students, they are not sure whether they will ask for extension. So let us or rather let penalty waiver. So let us keep that 15%.
So like as most of the people have raised their hands, so like majority won't be asking for any kind of extension. So like the extension won't be accepted from next time, right? So like unless majority people really want that extension. And yes, majority have said that they won't be asking for extension.
I did not say about majority. I said, you said no one will ask. Can you remember? No one will ask. Is it the case that no one will ask? How can I know that no one will ask? This is a very simple poll I am taking.
So if somebody asks, you can disregard their request next time.
That's what I'm doing now.
No, so like right now, majority people are in favor of this, right, sir? But like from next on time, even if they were to ask for extension, as majority people have told that they won't be asking for any kind of extension.
So see, it is not easy. It is not that easy. It is not that easy. You see, I have announced this 10 minutes ago, and this issue is not resolved yet.
So currently, very less people among students are not willing, less than 15, I guess. Means
yes, but
except not majority, like vast majority.
Yeah, but it is not zero. What if this guy, suppose Kunchala Chandrasekhar Azad, what if he asks Yoshi asks. Will happen.
So maybe he might not be present due to some issue. Maybe he had gone to washroom or something like that may also happen. It is not.
Please
it's only
understand our
he's-
situation.
Yes, sir, only one person is not doing, and there can be several reasons behind this. Means
So
I
in hall,
think
many are called
every-
from time to time that come here right now, urgent. So people have to go sometimes.
What?
Like in halls, if someone calls, like you have to come right now, so people have to go.
Halls? Why?
I mean,
Why do you have to go during class?
for a moment, like a moment or two, if someone calls, like it happens sometimes. Like,
It happens, na?
So
So
even
in your school, when you attended physical classes, someone calls and you just are allowed to go outside.
So now it's zero.
I mean, do you guys even know what you are telling?
So now it's zero.
Is on hold something, whatever. So you have made this commitment and this is recorded. So from next time it will not be there. I mean, no extension will be given. No, basically no extension will be given. Okay, and this time late penalty is waived.
Thanks a lot, sir.
thank you, sir.
Any other questions? So assignment 7 document will come, but it's almost nothing. You just have to basically upload your implementation there in assignment 7. So assignment, you have a look at your assignment 6, what you need to basically perform the task. So the software requirement specification along with software design in terms of use case diagrams and class diagrams. Design the unit test plan for testing of features, and you can refer to this 8 to 9 standard for the structure of the document. And in assignment 7, you have to basically upload your code. Another thing, logistics related issue, sorry, not issue, the announcement is we will hold the presentation. So presentation, what you need to basically give there, that I'll come. If not today, maybe next week. But it's I mean 12 minutes presentation, 3 minutes question and answer, and you basically, I mean, it is very brief. I mean, it will be more specific, the instructions will come, but yeah, like 15 minutes, that is 12 minutes presentation, 3 minutes question answering. You have to divide among yourselves who will present what, and you have to say that okay, this is the requirement specification, these are the problems maybe that you faced in implementing, these are some of the things that you probably could not implement if not, and you have to give a short demo sort of. I mean, that is included in that 12 minutes, so maybe 2-3 minutes of demo. So that much detail it will come, but again, it will be much more flexible. I mean, this course is all about flexibility, so don't worry about it much. Whatever you have done, you have to present basically. So but again, the dates, it is the last class where it is, I think, 6th. So 6th will be some group, and because we cannot basically fit in of these 15 minutes per group in this 3 hour or maximum like 3 hours and 30 minutes slot, what we will do is the weekend before that, which is I think 2nd, that is the Saturday, we will schedule some. So who will be scheduled when and so on, that will be given by next week. But the dates you can mark Saturday 2nd and 6th Wednesday. So that is for your information. Okay.
Sir, I had a doubt in the presentation part.
Yes.
Sir, like means how much weightage to this presentation have? Like if our presentation is very good, but our project is not up to the mark, so will it
So
affect
this
some
is,
marks?
see, this presentation is basically the project evaluation as a whole. So if I remember it right, I mean, yeah, I have to check the sort of weightage assignment and so on. But it is, I mean, probably it will not be more than 20%. But if I remember it right, it is 10%. But I have to check.
And we
Sorry.
and we won't be means we won't be marked on our presentation skills, right? Like we have to show our
Everything of
software, not
see presentation.
yes,
See
sir.
presentation skill is of course a part you need to develop. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So I mean, I will give more detailed instructions, but again, I mean, detail means does not mean it's a how can I say question answer based sort of pen and paper question answer test, right? So it should be a little, it will be a little subjective. So you need to say give the problem definition very clearly. Boring details you can avoid, but why the say problem is challenging, why it is important. Then what are the some salient points in the requirement specification that okay, this you think is special, this you think is that okay, you have learned something on implementing that, or maybe you could not think ahead that this can come as a requirement for the project. Okay, when you started working it, okay, you felt that okay, this can come as a requirement. Okay, again, I mean, requirement of course it will be given by the client in practical life, but you can just emulate somebody as client. You can just maybe for fun you can just ask one of your friends who may not be from your batch even, that okay, what do you think we should try to implement, what can be a requirement. You may not also sort of implement everything. I would say if you clearly tell that okay, this we did not implement, that is also fine, and why you did not do it, that you need to tell. Okay, this is because this requires this, that, and so on. So that thing you need to basically tell. Then what challenges you faced in say implementation, while implementation, what are say some solid reasons for choosing the framework that you choose. Suppose you chose C++, suppose you chose MongoDB. Why did you choose that? So these are some of the things. You may not get much time in 12 minutes presentation, and out of it maybe 2 minutes to 3 minutes max good for demo. But you try to cover some, I mean, at least try to tick some of these things. Okay. So some challenging use cases during the demo, and maybe just like say academic papers. I mean, you might not have experience in reading the papers, but I mean, generally people give in the conclusion that okay, what are some improvements you think you can do. So those are some of the things, but I shall basically collect all these points and send it to you as it's certainly a pointer. It is not like a hard and fast rule, but some pointer. Okay, any other thing? So just mark the date. The take home message is that Saturday, again, we might have to go on 2 hubs. So if I remember it right, total 52 groups are there. So it will be not equally divided. I think according to mentors, it is divided. So 27 probably I am taking care, and 25 I mean, Professor Sorangshu will evaluate, I mean, during the presentation. So I think what we have, again, this is very preliminary. I think 13 probably we have decided to do on the class time. So basically 13 by me and 13 by Professor Sorangshu. So it still remains again 26. So that probably will be equally halved in two halves of Saturday. But again, this will come more in more detail next week. Okay, let me increase the deadline, because I think in 2 minutes you will complain that okay, it is showing not. Okay, so it's
Also, sir, can you please tell the approx date for the presentation?
Just give me a minute. Yeah, I'm just working with Moodle to deadline extension, so I have to give the right dates. 18th March. 18th March and this. So note that it is, I mean, in this Moodle, I cannot basically give, okay, let me save it first. Say, what, 2359, I'm just giving 2355. So it is 1155. Please don't ask for 5 minutes extension and so on. You see, you are nagging in that case. Anyway, it is 1155, 18th March. So yeah, what was your question? Somebody was asking some question.
Sir, approx date, like it would be after 31st March for the presentation.
Yeah, I said the date. Can somebody tell the date?
So 2nd and 6th.
Yeah, 2nd is the Saturday and 6th. So it is not that, I mean, both the days you need to present. Some group will present in 2nd, some group will present on 6th.
Okay.
Sir, I had a doubt regarding the 2nd March. Sir, we have our
April.
EA.
2nd April. 2nd April it is.
Yes, sir, 2nd April, sir. We have our EA classes from 8 to 9 to 12. Sir, it won't clash with that, sir, right?
Oh, that environment, something, that class.
No, sir, no, sir. Extra academic
So
activities.
extra academic
Like
activity.
NSS.
Oh, is it that
Yes.
DIY thing or that is for first
No,
year?
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir,
So
no, sir.
NSS, NSO, NCC,
Oh,
that kind of things.
on that 2nd. On that
I mean,
2nd.
it occurs every Saturday, sir. So.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, in that case, okay, we will not take it on the first half. Maybe 2nd half or in the evening we will take. Okay. So yeah,
Yes,
that's
thank you,
good
sir.
to know. That's good to know. You can lower your hands, everybody. No. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Okay. Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, sir, I wanted to ask that in the theory lectures, for example, since we are lagging behind and the things are not being covered, so from where should we learn about all the assignments that are that we need to submit in the next weeks also?
So specifically, we don't know how to do use case diagrams or class diagrams.
Yeah, I am not involved in the theory part, so I am not exactly sure which book they are following, but there are books there, right? So, but you can actually ask the theory teachers. You can ask in Teams, or I can convey your concern. So Professor Sorangshu is not present today, but I can convey your concerns. Since I'm not,
the problem is that like we haven't done anything related to like software engineering specifically. Mostly we've done only like C++ stuff. So
sorry,
like,
what? No, yeah, it has started, na? I mean, after the mid-sem, it has started. I am not aware of like where you are and so on. So
it started today.
Yes, sir.
It started
just
today.
Software requirement specification started today.
Yes, sir. We still haven't done anything related to that before this. So that's why we can't complete this time.
The software development models, those have been done?
No, sir.
No,
All we
sir.
did so far is
that's the reason.
right before yesterday we were working
for STL.
Yeah. So see, one is this that document, that standard IEEE standard that you can do, and see, I mean, don't worry about it because we are, I mean, you are making me aware, but the theory teachers are also aware of that. So you will not be penalized for these things. I mean, we will be pretty much lenient. I mean, these things, the classes are getting missed and so on. I think this Friday also is a holiday. So that's a sort of unfortunate thing. So we will make amend for that. I mean, it is not that you will be penalized for all these things. But yeah, you can. I am not in a position to tell these things because I'm not involved in the theory part. Okay, so you should really ask them tomorrow, maybe during the class or something. Okay.
So, like, let's just take this fifth assignment, sir. We need to do a class diagram and a use case diagram. We have no reference as to how to do it, and like nothing has been taught. So where do we begin? Like, where do we start?
See, it is an idea of this. I mean, when you left your high school and came here for higher studies, one of the ideas is that nobody will spoon feed you everything. So even I'm telling this, I know some pointers are required. So you ask the right person. You have to ask the right question to the right person. Okay. So you ask them. There are internets and everything. So you try and basically see. And of course, again, as I'm again and again saying that this will be taken care of. If you are okay, you submit whatever you have been asked, submit. But if the teachers decide that okay, in theory it was not covered in due time, maybe it is not learnable by yourself, then maybe it will not be evaluated. Okay, but try to submit this. Okay, you don't just complain that okay, it is not taught and I will not submit. Try what you can. Okay, try what you can, and then it might be decided that okay, evaluation will not cover this UML diagrams, etc. Okay, try to do the best you can. Everything cannot be spoon fed, right? And everything cannot like go according to your plan or our plan even. So you have to deal with these practical problems also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, anything else? The TAs, I think there are some evaluations that you are left with. If I was ever, OS, you are here, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
So you have like 2 or 3 problems left for that data science assignment, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you try to complete these, and for other TAs, for example, Karanam, Siva, you are lagging behind a lot. So please try to basically sit with them today and try to complete everything. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll leave you with this. Yeah, I mean, I will be there. I'm actually very close to Wes physically, so if there is any problem, you can let me know.